Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Attack! Back with another week of the clan. Hey, how's it going, guys? So I wanted to show you right before this. I know basically all of you know this, but I'm going to show you anyway before this update happens, and also for the weekly update. So each week we need a certain amount of visitors in the clan, and I want to ask people to visit. Everyone's really good on it. Really good. You guys have been doing really well. But we've been having a little bit less people play recently, and it's been getting relatively close each week on getting the 25 people at the moment that we need to get the upgrades that we're working for. So when asked to visit, you know, all it honestly is just teleport here with your Vex, enter. Hopefully it loads quickly, not slow. The update's happening soon, so it might be a little bit slower than usual. Come on. There we go. And that's all you gotta do. Just enter. You don't have to cap. And it counts towards our visitor total. Now, if you've already done it once, it's not going to count every time you come here. That would be way too cheap. So if you see the number, 9 people so far. It reset just last night. Not even one day yet. So 9, that's a good start. But yeah, if you can, please visit earlier then later in the week. I'm not saying you have to cap earlier in the week, but if you at least visit, then I know more mentally, like, okay, you know, basically everyone's visited so far, we're short a couple, alright, let me see, instead of bugging people about it for the whole week. That'd be a little bit easier. If you could do that, awesome. If not, it's alright. We get 25, we get 25. But if you can visit earlier, you know, I would appreciate it. Alright, so let's go, let's stay in front of the loom plot for now. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell the difference or not, but we upgraded the loom again. So we have now 2 on each side. It's getting there, slowly but surely. I already capped because the cap event was last night. But anyway, let me show you the actual stats of stuff. Now, we did hit upkeep last night on the first day. Fantastic. And I believe we also hit all the upgrades, so everything is unlocked. So come on down. Do any of the plots you want. Yep, got all the wood, all the stone, all the metal bars, awesome, precious bars, and cloth. Yep, so go ahead. Get that XP if you want. Alright, let me show you the actual stuff that we're doing. Hold on. Okay, so if you see the wrenches on the minimap, that's specifically what plot or what's going to be upgraded. So let me show you. So the mine, I'm deciding to upgrade that to tier 5. And then the loom, upgrading that to tier 4. So if you look at the tiers right now, you know, other than Battlefield. Battlefield is just for like a competitive map where I think someone can create and we can fight. I don't know anyone who actually uses it, and you do not need it for upgrades. So I'm not spending resources on it right now. Probably till we're tier 7, I guess. But other than that, everything's 5, 4, or 3. So basically I'm trying to upgrade one of the ones to 5. You know, then the loom or the summon, getting those up, and doing so forth. If you want to see the actual stuff, let me click on it. So the loom, right? So for upgrading, look, this is all we need. 640 wood. We already have everything, by the way. We needed 850 stone, 350, 20 bars, 110 precious bars, and 270 cloth. That's it. One person's cap can like get that done. It's so easy getting these things other than the tiers and the avatar building. I guess you could throw in the dragon also. That's really expensive. Sorry, it's still a little bit early in the morning. Not too early though, and cold. I had my hood on this morning, looking like like a Jedi, just because it was cold. Way better now though. Yeah. Then here, let me show you for the mine. That's tier 5. A tiny bit more, not much though. Yeah, look. We needed, we already have everything, 380 wood, 700 stone, 430 bars, 220 precious bars, and 380 cloth. That was it. Now, according to that, that's not that much. Don't forget, we also need upkeep. We have all that already. See, we got it in one day. Not that bad. The upkeep is like, what, 2,500 for that, 2,000-ish, 300 for that, 1,700-ish, only 800 for that, and 240 for that. So I believe, don't quote me, I believe the higher tier you have, a little bit more of the upgrade for that. And I'm not talking about the Citadel tier. That is included, though. The higher tier you have, the more you need. But for the tier of the plot that you're doing. So, for example, if it's a tier 5 plot, you probably need a little bit more to keep that up to date than just the one that you got. It's a little bit more advanced. And all that jazz. I mean, I'll swing by the wood cutting. I don't think it looks different at the moment. Things don't look too different every time you upgrade them, but like every 2 or so. I mean, I think right now we have stone on the walkway for the bridge. I don't know if you remember, we didn't even have a lake. It was just like a dirt patch, like a hole. And this is just automatic. Also, if you right click it, like, oh, what tier are we? Look. Bam. Tier 5 tree, use for timber. Another side note, just in case you guys don't know, some people have asked me. You can get pets in Citadel. I saw someone last week right in front of my face get the woodcutting pet, and I'm just about to hit 115 million woodcut. I've seen someone get one from the mining plot. Someone, I wasn't up there, but I did see someone did get the smithing pet up at the furnace. So you can get the pets. They don't have them yet, but they will be adding other pets to the game. So, for example, combat-related ones. So that includes summoning, prayer, attack, strength, defense, magic, range, all that stuff. I wonder what they'll do with those. That'd be cool if we could have a say a tiny bit, maybe, in what they look like. Because I know some of you guys like this, especially the ladies. You guys seem to love some different pets, like the fletching pet, which is a floating feather. I'm not saying it's horrible, but for me, that's one of my least favorites. Hopefully they're not doing something corny like a dancing sword, but something like tough and cool, or like magic, maybe some type of magical made-up creature. I like created things, not so much as more realistic, Woody the woodcutting pet, which I want. He's basically like a dancing little like Pinocchio type character with like an axe thing at his back. I think that's kind of cool. Dragons, if they want to do something like that, sure, go for it. Aside from that stuff, some people were doing this past week, some of the minigames on Spotlight, so they did do, I know for a fact they did the Barbarian Assault, which you need to get the different jobs upgraded, I believe, for a comp or trim requirement. When I say comp half the time, I'm talking about trim included. Not that that's something I'm going for, but keep an eye out for people who are doing different things and jump on board. I know some people are going bossing this past week together, doing krill and stuff. I don't know why. Maybe they're just doing it because, or they actually needed it for something. I don't remember. I wasn't home when they were doing it. The past weekend and a few days before the weekend, they came out with the zombie like card bingo. I don't think it's still in our bank. Let me take a look, I guess. Let's see. I can show you the zombie outfit, though. We'll do that. Also have my woodcutting outfit on, by the way, if you don't and have not noticed. That was because I've recently just started cutting bamboo in the Ark. You have a couple of decent upgrades, like, for example, for crystal tools, where you'll get the actual level that you're siphoning at. So, for example, if I siphon at level 12, it gives me as if it was level 10. So if I get that upgrade, 12 will be considered 12. It's a couple 100k more experience. So I'm going to go for that for now. Definitely the Hunter outfit. Also, for whenever I decide to go for 120 Hunter. But let me show you. I don't think it's still here. Oh, it is. Here, I'll show you. And then zombie. And I'll put it on again. No, the zombie outfit is not cosmetic, and there is no cosmetic option. Some outfits, if you don't know, have the actual item that you get, but once you complete the set, then you get a cosmetic override option, which I wish they would do with a lot of the rewards, because let's just say for the holiday rewards, right? For the different Halloween ones, which just passed. Today is actually Halloween, by the way. So if you celebrate Halloween, personally, I don't. I have nothing against it, but I'm all for the parties and all that stuff, and it's always fun. Let me put on this outfit before I forget. Okay. So this is the first tier one. If you can tell, there's like a gross smoke cloud and like flies buzzing around me. Also, there's a bite option. If you see people, you can bite them, and then they'll start walking around all funny. Now, if you complete this, see here, these are different tasks. For example, talk to Zerk. Telegrab 15 pickled brain in the pub. Gather 100 fungus. Kill 50 experiments and go down to the hardest stuff. Deposit 50 manifest shadow cores. Get 5 gold chests, or should I say open them, in Shades of Morton. 5 zombie implings, 100 tortured souls. There's a lot of different stuff. So basically, if you complete the rows in either way, you'll get a prize. If you complete it down, originally it was the zombie outfit, since I have that already. Now it's just cash bags and stars, all that good stuff, lamps. So basically, if you complete this multiple times, then you can get better and better rewards, and also cosmetic rewards you do get. For the first time, which I only did it the first time, I got a cosmetic override for like a spine bow, like spine like a bone. But also, if you complete it more times, you can change the look of your zombie outfit to look even crazier. For example, I don't know if you can really tell by the picture, but right now I'm just infected. After that is decaying, and then rotten is the worst, which looks really crazy. One of the people in our clan did all 5 and looks pretty bad. Really gross looking. And they even have the zombie like walking thing, which looks even funnier. And there's a title too. That takes a lot of work. But for this, it's good enough. Good enough for me. So kind of too late to do it now. I'm assuming on the update, which is in 11 minutes, it'll be taken away, meaning the card. It's just like a 5 or 6 day thing on Treasure Hunter. So if you missed it, sorry to say, but better luck next time. Also, do not forget to talk to the quartermaster inside of here to claim your experience. You can also talk to him to deposit your orts, so you don't have to find the avatar, or even doing it if it's not out. Also, don't forget to right-click your clan cloak for the fealty reward, which is basically equivalent to a small experience lamp of your choice. To remember. Also, guys, if you can help us out, I need to do it more as well, so I'm speaking for myself and for everyone. Let's put out our clan Vex more. We want more members, so then we don't have to be worrying about enough people in Citadel for receiving the upgrades. There'll be more people to talk to, more people for events, a lot of fun stuff. And you don't have to be a high rank to actually be able to, on your own, invite people. So if you can't put your Vex down, at least maybe that can get them into the clan chat. They can see how we are. If they like us, they'll join. And don't forget, the requirements are 1,500 total levels. That's 1,500. And they have to be a member. If they have those, come on down. If you can, send to me or any of the other council members a PM or a message on Facebook, or however you want to get us the message with the person's name, so then we can add them to the list, add them to Facebook if they want to. And we're all good. So guys, once again, thanks for watching. I do really appreciate it. And have a happy Halloween and enjoy the rest of your week. Peace out.